welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, they should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys also coming off the bye, so both teams should be well rested and ready to go. It's North versus South in the state of California, and we're underway between the Niners and Chargers. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. They'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton down to about the 45. You look at this Niner defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better. And they're out to prove it again in this game.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Hampton. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
49ers nothing.
So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab. Ooh, with a juke. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down, Chargers.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Now a 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. This is 2nd and 8.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it fourth down. Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. These two teams all tied after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. They juked him.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Herbert now. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
A draw play, Hampton.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Quentin Johnston with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nice footwork at the 25.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. The Niners at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
A gain of 6.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
14 yards on the play. That's another.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Shifts by him. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
Now Purdy.
And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Purdy on 4th down.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
They go play action here. Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 19 yards away. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now Moody for the PAT.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Gets past one man.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
That one caught. That's Harris.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll toss right side to Hampton.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Purdy now to throw.
Again, that's Watkins. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
This 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Purdy.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Joe Milton. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Steelers win their 2nd straight, and they do it in style. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's the Rutgers running back, Kyle Monungai. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Bears move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the dangerous Justin Fields. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Jets get their third win as they come away with the victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The 49ers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 42-yard line.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
17 yards. And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
On the handoff, it's Hampton.
Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Hampton.
And brought down, but the juke, a very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers first down.
A run once more with Hampton.
Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Herbert off the play action.
Open man right side, that's McConkey.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Herbert. Shoves him away.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from 1st down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And his kick is indeed good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Purdy.
And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
The first carry here for Jordan James.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run it with James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
And they'll run again. And this time he's into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
They'll check this one down to Hampton.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Second down and a yard.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
He gets this to Hampton.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Herbert.
Right side, he has Johnston.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Herbert throwing again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Herbert now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, it's James. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 43.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Now a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Hampton.
And he'll be brought down 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hampton. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd down and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hampton, able to slither by. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Herbert going to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This is 1st and 10. That's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles. Herbert to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. Now Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Herbert. This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing, Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Herbert. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
Purdy to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Connects with Kittle underneath. And quickly another 1st down, but tackled inbounds. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
That's another 49er
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. He knocks through his third field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for San